Within the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how you can build generational wealth so that your family will not have to worry about money for decades and decades to come, or maybe even centuries. It sounds borderline impossible, I know, but I don't think people realize how possible it really is. I'm not here to waste your time or my time, so let's dive right in. I promise you won't regret it. First, let's talk about mindset. Wealth starts with your mentality. So before we jump into the strategies, let's understand the difference between making money and building wealth. Making money is short-term. You get a paycheck, spend some, save some, and maybe invest a little if you're lucky. Building wealth? That's long-term thinking. It's about making money, multiplying that money, and then using it to create opportunities that last well beyond your lifetime. You need to adopt a long-term, future-focused mindset. So, step 1. Financial literacy. If you don't know how money works, how can you expect it to grow? This doesn't mean you need a finance degree, but it does mean you need to understand the basics. Things like compounding interest, taxes, budgeting, and how to leverage different financial tools. Books, podcasts, YouTube videos, there are so many free resources out there. Make it a habit to learn something new about money every single day. The more you know, the more empowered you'll be to make smart decisions that will snowball into serious wealth over time. Next up is getting your financial foundation solid. If you're drowning in debt, that's an anchor that will hold you back from ever building wealth. We're talking about getting rid of high-interest debt like credit cards and personal loans. Debt is a wealth killer because the interest you pay on it is money that could be working for you elsewhere. So, step 2, attack that debt. Snowball it, avalanche it, whatever method works for you, just get it out of your life. Once you're debt-free, that same money can go into investments, which is where the magic really happens. Speaking of investments, let's move to step 3, investing in appreciating assets. You cannot save your way to wealth. Let me say that again. You cannot save your way to wealth. Savings accounts, while important for emergencies, are not going to grow your money. You need to invest in assets that appreciate over time, things like stocks, real estate, and business. Start with the stock market. It's one of the easiest ways to begin growing your money. If you're just starting out, look into index funds or ETFs, which track the market and are relatively low risk. Over time, these investments will grow exponentially thanks to the power of compound interest. A good rule of thumb, the earlier you start, the bigger the payoff. So, even if you can only invest a small amount now, start. The market rewards time, not timing. Real estate is another cornerstone of building generational wealth. Property appreciates over time, and you can generate passive income by renting it out. The beauty of real estate is that you don't need to own a ton of properties to make it work. Start with one, buy a home, live in it, build equity, and later rent it out or sell it for profit. You can also invest in rental properties, commercial real estate, or even real estate investment trusts (REITs) if you want to be hands-off. Now, business ownership. That's a big one. Starting your own business can skyrocket your wealth because it gives you unlimited income potential. Whether it's a side hustle or a full-fledged company, owning a business creates opportunities for scaling income far beyond what a traditional salary allows. Not every business idea will succeed, but if you hit the right one, the sky's the limit. And guess what? You can pass that business down to future generations, ensuring they don't start from zero like most people do. Another key factor in building generational wealth is insurance. Most people overlook this, but insurance is your financial backup plan. Life insurance in particular can be a game changer. It ensures that if something happens to you, your family isn't left struggling. It's a tool to protect the assets you're building and gives your loved ones the resources they need to keep the momentum going. Now, let's get into a family plan, because building wealth in isolation isn't nearly as powerful as doing it with a shared vision. Communicate with your family. If you have kids, teach them about money early on. Get them used to concepts like budgeting, saving, and investing while they're young. Help them understand the value of money so when they inherit what you've built, they won't squander it. Consider setting up trust or family investment plans to ensure that wealth transitions smoothly across generations. Another thing you can do is create multiple streams of income. One source of income is dangerous. What happens if you lose your job or your business tanks? Having multiple streams of income gives you a safety net that accelerates your wealth building process. This could mean investing in dividend-paying stocks, starting a side hustle, or monetizing your skills in different ways. The goal is to have enough streams of income so that if one dries up, you're not left scrambling. And then there's estate planning. This is crucial if you're serious about leaving wealth for the next generation. Get your will in place, set up a trust, and designate beneficiaries for your assets. Without these steps, a lot of what you've built can be eaten up by taxes, legal fees, or simply be distributed in a way you never intended. Estate planning ensures your wealth gets passed down as smoothly and effectively as possible. Lastly, patience and consistency are everything. Wealth building isn't glamorous in the short term. You won't always see immediate results, and that's okay. The key is to stay the course. Make smart decisions daily, invest consistently, and avoid the temptation to chase quick wins that can derail your long-term strategy. If you stay disciplined, the results will come, and when they do, they will be massive. So, to recap, get financially literate, eliminate bad debt, invest in appreciating assets, start a business, protect your wealth with insurance, build a family plan, create multiple income streams, and don't forget estate planning. It's all about making strategic moves, sticking to the plan, and understanding that what you're building isn't just for you, it's for your kids, your grandkids, and generations beyond. Generational wealth is about legacy. Start today and build something that will outlive you.